Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2021 CanSat Virtual Awards Ceremony. Glad everybody could join us this morning, especially to all of our competitors. My name is Jim Way. I'm Executive Director of the American Astronautical Society, your co-host of the CanSat competition in conjunction with Naval Research Labs. Thank you very much for joining us here online. Of course, we're very disappointed that the launch weekend couldn't take place this year at Virginia Tech once again. However, as things are hopefully getting back to some sort of normalcy, we're very excited and hopeful that we'll be able to get back to an in-person competition in Blacksburg next year. And we sincerely hope that all the teams can join us for that. In case you weren't aware, AAS is a nonprofit technical society with members from all areas of the space industry. Since 1954, we've been dedicated to leading and advancing the discussion around space. We're recognized for the excellence of our national symposiums, our technical conferences, our publications, events like CanSat, and for our impact on shaping the US space program. AAS members have opportunities to meet and connect with leaders in the space industry, to exchange information and ideas, discuss career aspirations, and expand everyone's knowledge and expertise. If you haven't already, we highly encourage you to join AAS as a member. It's very affordable and get some really neat stuff. Just go to astronautical.org/join. So today, we're looking forward to helping recognize all of the work by all of our CanSat competitors and to congratulate you all on a job well done despite the hardships of this COVID pandemic. So with that, right now, I want to turn it over to Ivan Galish of the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory and our all-important contest director. So Ivan, come on in. And say hello, and I'll turn it over to you. Go ahead, Ivan.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today, and hope to see a lot of you next year in person. First off, I'd like to thank our sponsors. We have a Naval Research Lab, which has provided us with sponsors and funding. NASA Goddard, who's also provided us sponsors and funding. NVR Rocketry, who would be supporting us with the competition launch. Siemens Corporation, they are providing free CAD software for all the teams, and you can find the link on our website. I'd also like to thank Kratos for volunteers and funding, and Praxis for providing us the website for our competition. All right, and for our judges, I'd like to thank Russell Bradley, Larry Bryant, Stephen Miller, Colin Mussman, Ben Russell, Elaine Russell, and Mark Walker. Without them, this competition would not happen. They have put in many hours, and it's all volunteer hours. Thank you guys very much.
All right, thanks, Ivan. Before we get to the team recognitions and rankings, we have a special surprise guest that we're incredibly pleased to have with us here today. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Sandy Magnus. Sandy is, among other things, as listed on the slide here, she is an accomplished engineer, a space industry leader, and a former astronaut. Sandy has a PhD in materials science and engineering from the Georgia Institute of Technology, and she's put that education to very good work as a NASA astronaut, flying on the space shuttle, I believe, 3 times. Her first mission, STS-112, was to help build the International Space Station. She was operating the robotic arm to install and activate the S1 truss. Her second mission, STS-126, was her trip to the ISS to serve as a flight engineer, and she spent 133 days on orbit. And then her third mission, STS-135, was actually the final mission of the Space Shuttle program, delivering equipment to the ISS. And I think it was actually originally set up as a rescue mission just in case something went wrong with STS-134. So very interesting mission. And that mission and crew, just by the way, was awarded with the AAS's Neil Armstrong Space Flight Achievement Award. So we are very, very pleased that Sandy could join us today. Very excited to hear her comments. And so with that, Sandy, come on in and take it away.
Great. Thank you so much, Jim and Ivan, for inviting me to be here today. I love these student programs. I think they're so important. And I want to congratulate all the participants in executing your projects in an extremely challenging environment. And I know you're all disappointed you could not travel to do the fly off, because that's a really great experience as well. But despite all of the hardship and the challenges, you persevered and were able to execute the projects that you wanted to for the CanSat program. So congratulations to all of you for that. That is a not insignificant amount of work. That is a tremendous achievement. And I'm also really excited to be here because these kinds of student programs where you have a chance to get some hands-on engineering practice is really important as you develop your skill sets to go out into the working world. You know, in your academic classes and in your curricula, you are learning all about the technical foundation of engineering, the basic equations, the physical understanding, how to apply that. But the big thing that you're learning in a program like CanSat is the challenges that engineers face in applying everything that we learn in the academic world to produce something, in this case, your CanSat. You know, you've learned about, nothing ever goes as planned. It takes a team of people to get something done. You have constraints that you have to work around, and some of those constraints have nothing to do with engineering principles or physics. It has more to do with people and money and schedule and hiccups that you can't predict. And so these types of environments where you're learning about all these jigsaw puzzle pieces that we have to put together as engineers to make things, I think it's super, super valuable. And I hope you all have really understood and had some great experiences working as a team, because that's really what it takes to get things done. I was very fortunate during my astronaut career to be part of the International Space Station program. And that program consists of a large team of people around the world that had to work together to make the most complex piece of engineering that we to date as human beings have ever created. And that was really a special experience, because the challenges that we faced, certainly there were some technical ones, trying to ridiculously enough, work across the English and the metric system, and also trying to understand how to interface equipment that never in space, that had never on the ground had a chance to be fit checked. And we spent a lot of time, flying simulators around the world, both with the software and the hardware. But these are technical problems. But we also had to deal with working across cultural boundaries. Different countries have different approaches to engineering. Different countries have different approaches to how they're organized, and they're even, not just the engineering structures are organized, but their management structures. We had language barriers, and sometimes, when you translate things, translate terminology, we were finding that not everybody was translating the terms the same way every time. So we had to create lexicons in order to make sure we were concretely talking about the same things. And so it was a fantastic experience, and it showed me that we can really, as human beings, we can accomplish whatever we put our minds to if we decide that we really want to do it. And I think all of you had an opportunity to have a little bit of that experience in your CanSat projects, because you had all kinds of these unanticipated challenges that you had to work through. And I think you're going to be really super prepared when you go out into the working world, having had this experience that you've had. And I hope that you've discovered the fun in the challenge of trying to solve all these problems. And it's really what's driven me through my whole career, is that the attraction I have for just an interesting, thorny problem that needs to be sorted out, and then a solution created. And I think that's the fun part of engineering. And we can take, by the way, we can take those skill sets and go anywhere with that. So I wish you all success in your futures. I congratulate you again on the execution of your projects. And I know that you're going to be very well prepared for the world that you're going to be solving all the engineering projects on. And in the space community, there are some great things happening. The opportunity that you can take this knowledge and advance humans and their experiences in space is definitely, I think, the path that you guys will be on. So again, enjoy your careers and congratulations. So Jim, again, thank you very much for having me visit today. I just wish I could see everybody in person.
Yeah, we've got hundreds of people out there online, and thank you so much for your comments. You know, if I could, so, you know, what was one of the biggest kind of unexpected challenges that you faced on kind of any one of your missions, and how'd you cope with it? What'd you do?
Oh gosh, you know, there's so many, because what we do in space is really complicated. On my first mission, we were installing some equipment using, I was flying the robot arm with Peggy Whitson assisting me. And one of the software loads to switch a mode of the arm from one mode to another basically sort of, you know, blew up the software, and the arm quit working. And so the spacewalkers, Piers and Dave, had to figure out how to complete the EVA without the arm support. And then another time during my space station stay, I was working on the high pressure oxygen system, which is extremely dangerous, and you have to be very cautious anytime you're working with high pressure, 100% oxygen. And basically I was redoing, you know, refitting a valve in there. And because, you know, the structure shifted just enough because of the thermal environment in space, that I couldn't get the washers and the nuts back on the valve. And so that one, I just had to put a baggie over it to keep it clean and safe, and the ground had to go off and think about it for a couple months, and how we were going to deal with the fact that it was just a slight shift in the structure, and it created enough misalignment that we couldn't get everything put back together. But, you know, there's always things like this coming up, and we were very fortunate that we had a ground control team to help us out with some of these things.
Right. Well, and like you said, these guys, all of our competitors faced a lot of challenges and everything, you know, this year especially. And, you know, every year they all come up and they persevere and push through and, you know, do the best they can. So thank you so much, Sandy. We really appreciate you being here. It was great to hear from you. And yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All righty. All right. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Ivan to get right to the meat of it. Let's get to those scores and see what we're doing here.
All right. Over the top 5 teams. In 5th place is team 2617, Team Spinister from USA. Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations, guys. This award will be coming to you soon.
All right, moving on to 4th place. We have team 3205 from Turkey, Team Grizu 263.
Excellent. Way to go, Team Grizu 263. Congratulations. Great job.
Hold on a sec.
Ivan's muting his phone. So yeah, all the teams, your stuff's gonna be coming out to you. So yeah, congratulations, guys. Very close.
All right, I'm back. Okay, 3rd place, team 3751, Team Sporos from Thailand. Congratulations.
All right, Thailand, way to go. Way to go, guys. Congratulations.
All right, 2nd place, team number 3478, Team Gagan from India. I hope
All right. Congratulations, Team Gagan. Way to go.
All right, and then first place. Get the drum roll.
All right, there we go.
3394, Team Garuda also from India. Congratulations.
Team Garuda, way to go. Congratulations. Yay. Excellent stuff.
All right, I want to thank you all the teams who were able to participate all the way through the competition. Great job, everybody. I know this was the hardest ever, but you persevered and you made it through. It's a major accomplishment for you guys. So everybody should be proud of their efforts, and congratulations to all.
Excellent. Yes, thank you so much, Ivan. Yeah, congratulations to all of our teams. Again, we really, really hope we can be back in person next year. Ivan, thank you for all you do for CanSat. You are truly the driving force behind this whole thing, and we AS and of course all the competitors and everybody involved truly appreciate everything you do. So thank you so much for all of that. Thanks to various AS board members for your assistance. Thanks to the AS staff, Kelsey Cadeau and Abigail Howard, who just started. So thank you to you guys. And then finally, congratulations again to each and every one of the CanSat teams, especially our first place winners, Team Garuda. Congratulations. Point of order, if you have not done so already, please email Kelsey with all your information so we can get you your team's certificates. We'll be working on getting those certificates out, as well as these awards, as soon as possible. Again, we truly hope we'll be able to get back to launching rockets next year. So stay tuned for details on the 2022 competition. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. And with that, Ivan, I guess that's it, right?
Well, let's see. One other thing is we're going to be sending out the score sheets for all the teams, and they'll be posted into the accounts that you use. And check around end of August for the new competition guide. And I'll also be updating the website today with all the final information. Thank you all.
Excellent. And just to answer somebody's question, we will work to get PDFs of the certificates out to teams quickly while the actual printed copies get in the mail. So thanks very much, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today, and we're looking forward to next year. With that,